Alright, hey everyone, we are going to start very shortly after we shuffle the bracket and among other things. So give me just one moment. I'm going to be on solo comms again this week, so you will have to excuse any short breaks that I may take. Okay. Standings. And I believe you can see the display now. So we are going to shuffle the seeds 3 times, as per usual. Here is number 1. Number 2, and number 3. Alright, so we have the final bracket now. If you refresh your page on challenge, you will have your opponents ready. And we are going to be streaming all of the even number matches, so number 2, 4, 6, and 8. If you are within those matches, please come to the stream lobby that is posted on Discord. First, we are going to have MFG versus pzooo. I think I'll go with pzooo for now, unless stated otherwise. Also, give me one more moment. Oh shit. Okay.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, I see a 0 bar. Okay, that's fixed. Good. Sometimes the bar indicator is not always accurate when you first join the room. Either one is fine? Okay. I'll do pzooo in that case.
We've got a newcomer.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm really hoping this works, because if it doesn't, a lot of manual work will have to be done. So MFG versus pzooo. Nice, okay, it works. And pzooo is from the US, okay, yeah. Alright, and... oh, I need to... hold on. Alright, so we're gonna have Raven versus Venom this time. And last time MFG had a actually pretty good showing of a lot of resets and throws that were very unexpected, even to me, after playing this game for literal thousands of hours.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, give me 1 more second. This is yeah, so you can start yours because you're in match 1. Alright, so we're seeing more standard Raven pressure. It's a little bit close. Those are prone to getting grabbed if he is not careful. And another great air throw. We've seen a lot of those last week as well, which is pretty nice to see. Not gonna care about the QB, just jumping in. And now this can lead to a lot of pressure from Venom if you don't do anything about his normals. More needles, and of course, you're very prone to getting cornered immediately if you are not careful with how you let Venom summon his balls. Okay, scratch. Actually deletes that ball with the needle, I believe. Goes for a throw. It's really it's a hard trap to get out of if you are so used to doing 5H command throw. Oh, hold on. Is my scoreboard? Yeah, I need to switch. My bad.
Duel. Turn up the heat.
Alright, thanks. There we go. Oh, nice 2H to go through the carcass raid. It's gonna get knocked down and more pressure. MFG getting a lot of throws that I would never expect a relatively new Raven player to get. So I am sort of curious if it's from like a different game experience. Although doing reversal throws like that is pretty unique to go to here. Okay, gonna trade, gets knocked down, and this is gonna be very high risk for anything Raven does. And pzooo does take it, game 1.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Alright, more neutral. Even neutral is just a lot of jumping, a lot of needles. Trying to sit back and wait until you get an opportunity. He is cornered now though, and those carcass rates are all plus. You really want to find a way to get around it if you have to escape. Gonna YRC. Not gonna accomplish too much. Not sure if the 5D was a misinput there. And the burst does get taken by QB. I think a lot of the mistakes that people make against Venom is that you are trying to mash or jump after getting the carcass rate blocked, but that is quite plus. You want to do something before if possible. It's more Venom pressure. And the reward on this isn't too big, but he does get the OP. That setup, man. It's pretty disingenuous if you ask me. You get a combo, not gonna kill. And then the next one will be very dangerous for MFG, and he is going to take it 2-0. I'm sorry, MFG, but we have other Toronto reps today, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, I'm joking, of course. We appreciate all of you Canadians joining today. But for now, we are going to move on to, let's see. We have a lot of Canadians, actually. I think more than half of the bracket is in Canada, one way or another. So next is going to be whatgoat versus DSbro. This is Montreal versus Ottawa. And let me just set up. Hold on, I think I need to let them know. Okay. You might need to open bracket. Oh, my bad. Here. Okay, the tournament's actually open now. You can report your own scores. Hold on. Oh wait, why are they playing? Okay. Let's just wait until they are back. Hopefully they're not, I mean, it could be casuals, right? Surely... Okay. Yeah, any match that is called to stream and is played off stream will not be counted, unfortunately. So whatever you just played is not going to count towards the
We've got a newcomer.
Actually, let me call the next match as well, just in case. So the next one after this will be Cube Bridge versus BlackGatoAcer. Alright, so it's going to be another Raven from whatgoat, and Potemkin by DSbro. All matches are streamed currently. Wait, hold on. What did I say? Okay, there's a severe mix-up going on. I'm gonna let everyone know manually from now on whether you are getting streamed or not. I think that was even though I said earlier. So after, hold on. This is why I don't usually commentate and also do PO. It's a lot of work. So next is going to be whatgoat versus DSbro, which is going on right now, and then afterwards we are going to do Geosmith and FrogFood, then SBZ, Kivistor, and then Bagels and Leomain. So I will be posting that on Discord in very shortly. Like reverse? Okay, hold on. There we go. I'm gonna take game one. I think this may actually be favored for Potemkin. He does have a lot of tools that I think can deal with a lot of shenanigans that Raven has.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, I've added a lot of new assets to the stream that aren't necessarily shown right now since last week, but it should be okay. I've done more before, and it has worked out, although I didn't commentate at the same time. We get a fairly early burst. Potemkin usually doesn't really care about the damage he takes from combos. It's more about like, how much pressure are you going to be under after the combo. And also another pretty crisp burst from Raven. More needle pressure. Yeah, and those are punishable by Hammerfall. It is only one hit, and the recovery is very significant. Auto neutral. Gonna get knocked down. This is really big trouble for Raven. He does have the guts, but Raven is one of the lower health characters, as well as being lower stun rating. And Potemkin very much enjoys both of those factors in an opponent. Nice combo. The 5P made it drop. Gonna see what he tries to go for. Mashing out. Yeah, Raven lowest defense rating or defense modifier, but highest guts in the game. Gonna backdash throw, classic pot. I do that always as well. You'll find that a lot of opponents who are not used to the Potemkin matchup are very prone to getting backdashed because they don't have any sort of OS to deal with your backdash mash or backdash pot buster. You're gonna see it again here. Backdash 2B. And he's not really gonna get Okizeme here. That's for slide head. And that should end it, actually. That is 2-0 for Potemkin. Mike could go up a bit? Okay, sure. Alright, please hold on to all your matches while I adjust a few things. Okay, let me tell people who is on stream first. So Geosmith versus FrogFood is next. Afterwards it will be SBZ versus Kivistor. And afterwards Bagel versus Leomain. God damn it! What's his name on Discord? Why did he switch it to II? Is it L or I? Okay, it's L. God damn it! Okay, so Geosmith versus FrogFood, SBZ, Kivistor, and then Bagels and Leomain. And everyone else who is not called right now can start their matches for winners round 1.
We've got a newcomer.
So this will be Geosmith and the FrogFood.
versus Johnny. Get ready to
Gonna be Ramlethal versus Johnny. Ramlethal does have a few things that can make this matchup a lot more bearable for her.
heaven or hell. Duel. One.
This is gonna be USCA. Very fast burst. I believe the burst on Dauro is actually safe. And I've actually been playing a lot of Johnny versus Geosmith lately, so I think he does have some of the matchup knowledge now to maybe be able to take this game. Gonna be pretty strong pressure from Ramlethal here. Both swords deployed, but gonna get grabbed. Is that an unblockable already? Not doing too much damage. The Bakusai probation is pretty high in this game, so it typically isn't seen until it would end the game. Okay, I'm gonna get another knockdown. This is a lot of trouble for Johnny. Especially considering Ram has all that meter to work with. That super can deal a ton of damage at lower health. Oh, he's going for the cheap shit though. You can always just do YYRC from basically any distance and buy your pressure back. Gonna take the round though. Round 1 goes to Geosmith. And you'll find that Geosmith is often going for the reversal Dauro out of Johnny's strings, and it's because she thinks that he is going to cancel into coin, and that Dauro will actually travel under the coin and punish Johnny as long as she's in range. You see it there again. I'm gonna get stubbed this time. We're seeing some honest neutral from two honest characters. Just as to say that Johnny does a YYRC. I think this is gonna take the round. It's gonna be 1-1 in terms of rounds.
Duel. 3. All or nothing.
Okay, gonna get knocked down. Very important. And he does have level 3 right now. It is very threatening. No confirm though. Those combos are so important for Johnny to try and get the most value out of the levels. That might have been a cross-up setup? No conversions off the anti-airs. I'm gonna get a side switch. I don't think that was intended. That is gonna not work. Both people actually opting into the YRC. And that is gonna be game 1 to FrogFood. See if Ramlethal can do anything about the pressure.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Neutral misfinders. More honest neutral. And she does go under the coin, but not quite close enough for the punish. Hard slash. Misfinders, 2 S's, hard slashes. Yeah, both characters just looking for an opportunity to get in. I'm not really seeing any so far. I would like to. I do wonder if Ram would benefit more from more summons from full screen. That reversal is gonna work. Thankfully, not the most damaging super out there, as it is virtually impossible to punish for a lot of characters on block. This finder's gonna work out. It should be level 3. Oh, no way to confirm. But there it is. It should be the round. Oh, but drops the combo. Could have OTG too. It's key. Trying to catch the landing. And the 2H just gonna take it. I believe he was mashing something at that point. Yeah, FrogFood is a Montreal resident, I believe, or in Quebec at least. And Geosmith is Rhode Island, I believe. Nice combo. Another unblockable. Again, it's not going to kill even if he gets the best possible scenario, due to the scaling on Bakusai. Yeah, Johnny, of course, does have an answer to the Dauro reversal that Ram is opting into. And the misfinder is just proving to be too much for Ramlethal. It is going to be 2-0 for Mr. FrogFood. Yeah, but, Johnny has a lot of stuff that may not seem so fair. You'll feel a lot of that if you are playing a character like Zato, for example. But next up is going to be, I believe, SBZ... Yeah, SBZ versus Kivistor is next. It's actually both Canada, although I've not met either player before.
We've got a new
You got Thug Finals? I don't know what that means. Hold on, I think I just made a grave mistake. Give me one moment. SBZ and Kivistor. Okay, there we go. Fixed. We're saved. Winner fights TO? We could if you want. If the winner wants to, we could. These tourneys don't tend to last too long, so this is gonna be another Johnny versus Kai this time.
Johnny versus Kai. Get ready to rock.
And this is gonna be two Canadians.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Okay, safe start from both players. Gonna get the knockdown. That level 3 is so important for Johnny. I'm gonna try and go for the blitz. Not a bad attempt if he thought it was gonna go for a cross-up. Those sun edges are not real. You can always jump out. Okay. Yeah, you do not want to be in the air versus Kai, especially when you're cornered. There's so many ways to try and trap you out of the air. That is going to be a big hit. Might kill if it does the full combo, but does not go into it. Just going to get hit by the overhead in the air normal.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Next up, a round start 2D. I'm going to just throw him through the JD. It's pretty sick. Johnny does not care about these hitboxes, apparently. Let's try stun edge. And a lot of plus frames. Kai, of course, possessor of many plus on block normals and many lows. He's a very difficult character to block. That goes for both characters here, actually. Both Johnny and Kai are some of the hardest characters to deal with in the corner.
It's not over yet.
Just like normals-wise. You see a Thunderbird knockdown, and anything will hit here is basically going to kill. So we do see that happening here with the random Thunderbird from SBZ. That is going to be 1-0. I've actually never seen this Kai player before. Apparently they are in Toronto, but I've never seen this person play before. Okay, air block the Mistfinder. That is not something that requires FG, I believe. SBZ plays in Crocs turning a lot. Huh. Okay, gonna get a good burst, but gonna get interrupted by the level 3 Mistfinder in the air. Okay. Full confirm, please. Okay. I'm gonna get grabbed out of the Zwei YRC. Yeah, that Thunderbird would have knocked down, so the burst is understandable. I've seen a lot of like these net play Thunderbirds, but they are actually working pretty well in this case. He does have to commit to 50 meter in this game for every one of those.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
I'll start 2D again. I wonder if there's something very specific he's looking for in that round start. Okay, more okay. Gonna get interrupted by Wake Up 5K. should knock down, but misses the coin. It's a pretty specific route for Johnny to try and go for. And I do have to wonder if he has those routes ready. Can he just reversal throw again? And he is going for the tech traps now. Empty low after the air dash fire seam. Pretty impressive showing from SBZ. I've actually never seen this player before, I believe. And next we will have Bagels versus Leomain. And also, all losers bracket matches will be played until round 4. Which I am typing on Discord right now. So, Leomain versus Bagels, I believe? Yeah. So, another Canada versus Canada match.
Get ready to rock. Heaven or hell.
Let's see.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Very fast burst. We'll see if... So, the Soul player is actually still a Ramlethal main, I believe. But I wonder if this is just a matchup thing where you don't want to play Ram versus the Slayer, maybe? Gonna go for a DP, not gonna work. And this isn't gonna kill. For the next one, try to go for a reset there. Unfortunately, not working out. And it is the first round to... It's a pretty oppressive round from Slayer.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
See if we can see anything different from Soul this time. Nice IVs. I think that doesn't work at that range. He did go for the super jump, JK, but it is a little bit too far away. And I think he's looking out for Slayer's backdash as well. You can see that he's going for the air dash JPs. And those do tend to be against characters who have good backdashes, like Slayer or Pot. Air dash JH, very aggressive moves from Soul right now in neutral. It does work at the range, but he did it too slow. I see. So it's just an execution error in that case. He didn't super jump? Did he not? I thought he did the high jump motion. But that is going to be game 1 to Bagels. Oh, whoops. There we go.
We've got a newcomer. Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
I think Soul may have to play a little bit more risk averse. Although I'm not too familiar with the matchup. A lot of times versus a character like Slayer, who has just such high damage potential, you do want to take the game a bit slower. It's going to be another big hit. First right away. There is a pretty significant health differential, but it may not matter, as he does have a lot of meter to work with. Run up throw. You wonder if that's an OS with 5k. Okay. And goes for the... what's it called? Rise Stomp? Of course, that move sees a lot more use when you are facing your back towards the corner. Gunflaming neutral is a lot more effective. Probably, I imagine. Versus a character like Slayer who has relatively limited movement. More JPs. Gonna get mashed out with a 2H. First time the DP is working. And thankfully enough, he does have the option against his backdash with all those JPs. Soul's JP being one of the best JPs in the game. There's a lot of good air normals. JP, JK, JH. Even JD is like pretty decent, I believe. And gonna bait the burst. It should be the game to Leomain. Yeah, any sort of danger time that involves Slayer is going to be a bad time for the opponent, usually.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Gonna see a fast burst again. And a lot of DP attempts, but Slayer is keeping his distance, so it is going to just whiff into the void. That one is going to work. And now you're seeing Soul actually just do a run up normal against Slayer, and those are prone to getting grabbed, but he's looking for the hard read on the backdash. Solid knockdown. That is minus the Bandbringer, or Bandit Revolver. But we're not seeing a lot of good answers from Slayer so far. That is a huge counter hit though. Probably going to end the game. Or the round. Soul does choose to burst out, but that is not going to connect as a punish. And the overhead taking the round. Slayer does also get to combo off that overhead. It can feel kind of cheap if you're not used to the character. That DP working out. Again, the DP working out. He's really trying to instill in this Slayer's mind that he's not afraid to DP at any time. 2D. Let me get Blitz. Not going to work. It's a little bit too deep in. And the Bandit Revolver catching the jump. It does have to be FD'd in the air. Tries to go for something optimal, and it does not end up working out. Okay, not a lot of damage, unfortunately. Okay. So he does take better over can be plus, but certain characters' hitboxes make it varying. Actually, I had no idea. I guess these standing hitboxes doesn't make sense, but we are going to see another Riot Stamp, which does work out. I think both Riot Stamp attempts have worked this set. Okay, goes for a Fafnir knockdown. That is punishable. The flames did not hit in that scenario. And I think that was a throw attempt with the 6H. Gonna see how they end up playing neutral. This is pretty dangerous. Let's actually get the punish on the non-follow-up DP as well. And that is gonna be pretty painful. Getting hit by the JH after the cross-up. And that is going to be 2-1 for Bagels. Damn. All the Toronto players are getting killed already. Let's see if we have any more. Okay, and all round 3 winners matches are streamed from top to bottom. So we are going to have Dizzy versus pzooo. And SBZ afterwards. If his leg is at noon, it's punishable. If it's at 2 o'clock, it's even. You're looking at the exact sprite in that case, huh? It's pretty interesting. So this is going to be our first match in round 3 is going to be Dizzy pzooo. Okay.
Venom versus Dizzy. Get ready to rock.
I believe this is US versus US.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Pretty safe round starts from both players. Alright, you're gonna see more pressure. This is pretty early meter usage. And Dizzy's corner game, also one of the things that's a little bit difficult to get out of if you're not used to the way she operates with all the summons. Also one of the greatest benefiters from the YRC mechanic in this game. Getting a 2D knockdown, that is a mix, but getting it mirrored right away. It's pretty aggressive meter usage. And neutral, I believe Venom doesn't want Dizzy to summon, even if he's able to set up his own. And he's actually going to get clipped by the fire bubble.
Turn up the heat.
I would guess, and I'm not really sure about this matchup, but Venom probably has to force Dizzy against doing her summons, because those summons are going to be worth more than his balls, even when charged. And it bursts again. This is looking very favorable for Dizzy right now. Fire Spear not gonna land, doesn't matter. Get the knockdown anyways. Mash 2D. And of course, all these throws, the reward in terms of damage isn't that great, but all the setups are very deadly. You see more honest neutral with YRCs. And misses the ball. That is such a massive mistake. That struggle. He went for the H version, I think, or K version. It's the one with the follow-up. Pretty surprising. Dizzy is gonna take the first game. H version? Okay, yeah. It's the one where he does the flip kick after. Okay, yeah. So you're seeing right now that Venom is going for his own summons with like QB or ball summons in full screen, but I feel like the value of those summons, or those balls rather, is like not really enough for him. We're gonna see how this plays out though, more neutral. Yeah, you can see that like Venom is trying to approach right now, because he knows that the balls are not worth nearly as much as Dizzy summons. Gonna get the bait burst baited, but not gonna find a punish. Oh, gonna get anti-aired out. Of course, most of Dizzy summons do have a hit of armor. Very fast knockdown, and now, yeah, neither character has meter. A lot of these 2K matches working out for Venom. Of course, it is better than just sitting there and doing nothing versus a character like Dizzy. Not a mirror. I do feel like not a lot of Dizzy... he went for the H version again. Not a lot of Dizzy players go for the mirror that often, so I do wonder if it's a matchup-specific thing, maybe, or a player preference. It's going to be a full combo in any case. Is that going to... okay. Seeing a lot of super usage this round. And the fastball is going to take a round for Venom. Those are basically not reactable, unless like you're specifically looking for him to hit the ball. Okay, gonna be a knockdown at least. Not the best Oki situation, but he does have the corner still. Yeah, all of those carcass rates are very plus. You want to find another way around other than trying to mash or jump after getting blocked. Actually gonna take game 2. I think those mass struggles are also like on the verge of being unreactable, but usually you can react offline at least. It's just one of those things where you really have to keep an eye out for. And gonna combo into the fireball. Reacting online. Does make a lot of things like, I don't know, mass struggle or like... You know, when you're playing versus a character that has guaranteed mix-ups, like Zato, like, you're not going to react to that anyway, so the lag doesn't affect you that much. But then when you're playing versus characters, like, who have, like, things that you have to react but are on the fringe of being unblockable, those characters become so much stronger. Like, when you're blocking Milia or Zato, you're not gonna block that shit anyways, so might as well just guess. You're doing the same thing in lag. Bike and Suzerain throw. Yeah, more carcass rate pressure. And gonna trade, but this does let Dizzy summon again. Not a great situation for Venom. Okay, gonna get another setup. Gonna see what it is. Okay. Neither character with burst. Is that gonna work? Don't know if you press the button. No, he's just gonna guard. And that meter usage isn't something Venom is too afraid of. It's like he's got to find creative ways to get in. Another H-man struggle. Tries 60 doesn't work out. 2 trades in a row. And now Venom is in grave danger. Hope you guys don't hear the sirens outside. The street is kind of loud.
All or nothing.
Okay, round start. Yeah, I mean... You wonder if he's looking for some IAD opportunity when Dizzy is going for an unsafe summon. He does have to get in there somehow. Okay, gonna interrupt the summons. Yeah, that is knocked down. Yeah, Venom 6B, one of the best anti-heroes in the game in a vacuum, although like the reward isn't always the best. Goes for a lot of Venom normals where he does have like some of the best normals in the game, but his reward off them is often not all that great. Oof. Okay, gonna run under an anti-air. That does give Dizzy the corner. I wonder if that was a misinput also. Dizzy did used to have summons that used the D button, like I think it was like 63D or some stuff like that in Plus R. I'm not sure if she has those in this game. And like they weren't for force breaks in that game, I believe. Okay, gonna burst out. Any single hit is probably gonna end the game, and that is, or round rather. That is the round for Venom.
Duel 3. All or nothing.
Okay, gonna clash. Pretty good. That struggle, no combo. Yeah, Dizzy has to find a way out now. Gonna spike YRC, and of course, there's the classic answer from Dizzy. That was a throw attempt with the 6H. Here's another one. Dizzy does have burst. And there it is. With how much meter both players are using, I'm kind of surprised that they're not going for more gold bursts during these matches. Like, the meter usage right now is through the roof for both players. More neutral. And now, of course, Venom trying to find a way in. The onus is on him to try and approach Dizzy. Nice hand here. That is going to be air dash into that struggle. It's not going to be okay. Actually going to combo from Matt Struggle. That is going to be 2-1 for pzooo. And yeah, I am in Canada. I'm in Toronto right now. Oh wait, hold on, not me. That's Jet. I misread that. Alright. So we are going to have DSbro versus FrogFood. This is Ottawa versus Montreal. So DSbro and
We've got a newcomer.
FrogFood. Okay, I should have done this earlier, but we are now going to do betting also. You have 30 seconds to bet. And also, I have no idea what you're going to do with channel points, but the winner will get something eventually, at some point. I don't know if you're ever actually going to get anything. I don't know what to do with channel points. It feels like a gimmick, mostly. But it is pretty good for betting, at least. Yeah, you can get me to play Strive if you get the 2 2 to the power of, what is it, like 30, 32, 35? Something like that. Number of coins. I'll just trigger danger time. We need to hook up the Xrd API to Twitch. That would work. I don't think DiceK would let that happen though. It's gonna be another Potemkin from DSbro. Actually, he is a pot main, I believe. I think I recall him playing pot before as well. Again, gonna be Ottawa versus Montreal. Let's see how this one ends up. I have a lurking suspicion that this is not a great matchup for Potemkin. I'm gonna jump out of the Podbuster. Okay, gonna get a nice knockdown here. He is close to the corner. Spending meter pretty early too. Although Johnny is pretty low on health. Any single hit should kill at this point. Slide head, gonna get interrupted by ZYYRC. Basically at any single range, you should be aware of ZYYRC as an option. But he is going to ignore all that with the armor. Okay, and okay, I don't think Johnny's forward dash has a invul, or I don't think he's airborne for his forward dash, but his back dash for sure is for all characters, or for most characters. Okay, gonna use up the level 3 there. A little bit unfortunate. He wants all of his opportunities to end up working out. Okay, another level 3. Actually, he does the blitz back. It's a pretty risky choice, but it does end up working out. See if he can turn the tides here. YYRC? No, just goes for the level 3 low again. Those low misfinders are not working very often right now, as Pot is blocking the majority. Pot can also reflect Johnny's coin on rail start if he does flick right away. It's just making a statement with that flick. Don't think we're gonna see it here though. Yeah, hammerfall right away. Johnny actually getting the punish off it. It's pretty significant, even though the combo isn't real. Okay, gonna make him waste a coin. Unfortunately, Johnny has a lot of those, so it's not really a viable strategy to try and starve him off of all his coins. I tried doing that one time, and it's not a good time. Just gotta try and win before he goes through all the coins. Nice slide head off the 5H cancel, and throw not working with Potbuster. YYRC. And they both have close to 50 meter right now. I'm gonna just do another Zwei, why not? It's good enough. Hope I'm not hating on Johnny too much. I don't actually hate the character that much, it's just he does have some highly privileged options in neutral. And in offense, and in defense. Okay, nice combo. I don't think this is gonna knock down. And making him waste the level 3 again. There are a lot of coins being put to waste right now in this set. Okay, more overheads, not getting blocked. And the next hit is gonna kill if it doesn't get armored. It's 2 RCs. It's a honestly understandable mistake when you're under a lot of pressure like that. But gonna get interrupted. Try to go for the air throw. Not gonna work. That is 1-1.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
See if this next one is of any good. Pretty early burst from Johnny. You have to be a little bit careful about the way you burst versus Potemkin because you're not going to be hit by a lot of individual small hits versus this character, which means your burst generation is going to be a lot lower than in a lot of other matchups. Gonna get the reversal super to work. But he does not have any meter, and I believe he's still level 1 too. Using a lot of coins right now. Even with that risk, if you don't have level 2 at least, this is going to be a little bit difficult to go through. Pop Buster from YRC. Yeah, it's looking not good. I think he blocked that too. Nice, air throw is the correct answer. And then another reaction air throw too. The YRC, of course, does make it much easier to do that sort of thing. Overhead, JD of his own. Yeah, no, I'm not certain how much you want to do, like, misfire stance dashes in this matchup. Those are susceptible to slide head. Level 2 right now. And we really need to see those misfires connect into a combo. Been seeing a lot of whips. Another backdash. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Not gonna. I'm pretty sure that doesn't kill. Okay, it's pretty close though. Of course, the burst version of supers, ignoring a lot of paration. But just one 2P will kill, and that's a 5P. It's gonna be 2-1 for DSbro, and an Ottawa resident proceeds. First kill. Damn, you bet it on yourself too, that's sick. Yeah, you can do that, for sure. If you're a player, feel free to bet on yourself, or on the opponent if you are not confident for some reason. And next is going to be BlackGatoAcer versus SBZ. We're going to set this to 1 minute. Sure, OGG kills, right? And yeah, it's pretty close. I think that was a. It's probably because of Johnny's HP too. He's on the higher end in terms of effective HP. So BlackGatoAcer versus SBZ. Alright, gonna be Heihan versus Kai again, and it is another Canada versus Canada match.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. 5P end here. Shades of Street Fighter 5. Pretty fast burst. And one thing you'll have to know about this Heihan player is he does play very aggressively and takes a lot of RPS opportunities. I think that's character specific to Kai. Pretty impressive. He does have the routes for a few characters. And now this is... yeah, that 6H is massively minus. I think Heihan combos in the corner are like actually really sick. They're really hard to do though. Super character specific. I think he countered it. I think he mashed there. It's not the recovery of the super. Heihan's 2P, of course, one of the best mash normals in the game. And the 6H is going to close it out. Yeah, minus 20 something. Most characters can get a decent chunk of damage. The side dust working out. I think those dusts tend to work a little bit better in tournaments, actually. A lot of people are not really bothering to think about that option. Offline too, honestly. Put on raw RTL, yeah. Heihan is also not like the most common character out there, so it is possible the matchup knowledge is a little bit lacking. And you get a nice throw that is gonna kill. It's gonna IK. Oh my god, this fucking guy. Can't believe it. In tournament? It's proper etiquette to make your IK work, man. All the entire audience had their hopes up so hard. All right, that is gonna be it's gonna be 1-0 for the Heihan. Not even okay. So I know I speak Korean, but I'm not actually sure how to pronounce his name. Her name. it's like a not very common Korean name. I guess it's like Heihan, but it's kind of weird, or not common at least. I know the first letter is Kum, so it'll be like Kum Heihan, but it's like kind of weird still. Okay, gonna get the 5H overhead into meter. Oh, hey Omar. Playing some good ass Exerd. It's a game of not many players at the moment, but we do have actually 17 entrants today, which is pretty good. We had 12 last time.
Keep on rocking.
Hoping we get what I'm hoping for right now is that we get the number of entrants that is comparable to Rev Tuesday, because Rev Tuesday was actually what made me make this tournament. Okay, we're gonna get a nice TP match, but not gonna lead to too much. The dive kick is gonna work, and this is Red Ball OP. Okay, the burst not gonna work out. 2P beating out Kai's 2P after the clash cancel.
It's not over yet.
Just run it. Can't fucking believe it, dude. This one's actually gonna work too. Man, the moment you see the bar flash yellow, it's like, man, this fucking guy's gonna go for it. I know it. Yeah, his hair is down too. Is Kai's hair always down during this IK? Maybe it's it just depends on the match. I feel like that hair is not always down during the IK. But that is going to be 2-0 for BlackGatoAcer. Pretty good stuff. Alright, and next is this one is it's gonna be a good match. It's gonna be GraspingOne versus Bagels. I think some of you may know one of these players, but I did talk to him before the tournament, and things are fine, I believe.
We've got a newcomer.
One versus Bagels. See if he's gonna show up. I believe he is here. Taking a quick look at the bracket right now, actually. Let us put this up on stream. Alright, so we have completed round 2 winners. Round 2 losers is also done. Our Toronto reps are getting killed in brackets. MFG and Quack. Both Toronto reps. Unfortunately, we weren't able to show Quack on stream. I'm sorry, man. And yeah, once you guys are at losers round 4, make sure to stop playing, since all the matches are going to be streamed. And our last winners round 3 match is going to be the one that will be here shortly. And then afterwards we have pzooo, DSbro, BlackGatoAcer, and either GraspingOne or Bagels. DSbro, Ottawa, BlackGatoAcer, also Ottawa. Leomain is Toronto, FrogFood is Montreal, Dizzy is USA, whatgoat is Montreal, SBZ Toronto, and Lopez is USA also. Still have a pretty good mix. Thankfully we're not getting dominated by... oh, whoops. That's not good. Thankfully we're not getting dominated by USA. Good to see. Oh, hold on. I need to... yeah, my bad. I didn't actually show the bracket. But here you can see pzooo, DSbro, BlackGatoAcer, GraspingOne and Bagels, Dizzy, FrogFood, Leomain, whatgoat, SBZ, and Lopez. Alright, and GraspingOne saying he will be here soon. Hold on. Can I extend the betting time? I don't think I can. Can I? I don't know how. I don't see the pop out. I only see delete and choose outcome. I'm gonna redo this poll actually. So I'm returning all the points. And the next prediction will be GraspingOne versus Bagels. And you have 2 minutes to vote.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, gonna be Slayer versus the renowned Bedman player. See how this goes. I think I've very seldom seen this matchup before. Slayer versus Bedman. A lot of the Bedman matchups seem to be kind of hard to tell which way it goes. Okay, I think 2 minutes is too long. I'm gonna cut the poll short. So if you want to bet, do it now. Matchup is miserable for Slayer. I would guess that Slayer would have to find a way in, and that is going to be pretty difficult versus all the bullshit that Bedman puts on the field. The poll is ending in like 10 seconds, so please vote now.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Round starts are going to be forward dash from Slayer. Okay, gonna do the Slayer Classic, the air special into momentum. And yeah, already it seems like Slayer is going to have to finesse his way through a lot of the things that Bedman puts on the field. Tries to bite, no luck. Gets a throw here. That's gonna be... It's a lot of risk, but maybe Bedman isn't able to really capitalize off it. And it's gonna be so rough for Slayer. He has a bit of meter, but trying to FD everything that he throws at him is gonna be a challenge, at least. That slam. It's a cross-up with that too. There's an overheads with the JD. And yeah, it's mostly going to be a story of can you traverse all of this shit on the field for Slayer. Mappa. That extension, not too much damage, but it does get in the corner. Oh, no hit off the Helter Skelter. And the instant overhead. Those are... I don't think those are reactable, so it has to be a read, usually. And typically when Bedman does go for it, he is doing it with meter. But we are going to see... Oh, whoops, sorry. I didn't update the names.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
There we go. Okay. More neutral from Bedman. These are seemingly very difficult for Slayer to get through. But he's unfortunately dropping a lot of stuff too once he does get the confirms. Those knockdowns would be very valuable for him in this situation. Not gonna work out though. Yeah, and whenever he has the spinny sigil out in the corner, it is very difficult to get out of the corner. Deja vu, it's called, I believe. Probably just gonna call it sigils. Okay, gonna get a decent pickup here. See if he can gets Forward dashed out though. Another grab. Slayer really has to make the most out of all of these corner situations. Gonna get reversal throwed. And comboed after K-ball. So, I think some people may be unfamiliar with how Bedman works, but he has two versions of the special move where he throws his head. And one of those versions, on block or on hit, makes him teleport to where the opponent is. So I'm gonna work out after the backdash. I'm pretty sure you can mash if you IB the second hit of Betslam. Maybe not as Slayer for some reason, but we are going to see pretty oppressive pressure from GraspingOne's Bedman here. And he is going to make it to the top, let's see, round 4 winners finals, or semifinals rather. Alright, so we have our winner semi is ready, so it's pzooo, DSbro, BlackGatoAcer, and the GraspingOne. And in losers round 4 we have Leomain and Dizzy, who we're going to see right now. Alright, GraspingOne does take it. And 4 of you will be rewarded for your bet.
We've got a newcomer.
Leomain and Dizzy. I think this is either going to be Ramlethal or Soul versus, well, Dizzy. So, do you have to see which character he goes for? Check the Discord quickly.
We've got a newcomer.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine. Yeah, so basically every single match from now on, in round 4 and above, are going to be streamed. So we have the top 8, essentially. Hold on, let me report this first. Damn, 99% on Leomain. Where's your support for the Dizzy player? Alright, this is gonna be kind of the US again.
Get ready to rock.
I don't think I've seen the Dizzy player that often on netplay. Maybe just a mainly offline player. Okay, gonna get a far slash, but no confirm. Oh, and Delro through the fire pillar. That would have gotten stuffed by ice, I believe. The one dude that put in 10. It's gonna win so much if Dizzy wins. So it's 1 to 99. It's pretty sick. Okay, pretty fast burst, and that's not gonna do anything here. Pretty surprising to see the super used like this. It's gonna finish, blitz, and Dizzy left with very, very little HP. Gotta be so careful too, those swords make it fairly easy to chip you out.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Also, if you, I just realized this, but if you're a participant and you bet against yourself and then you lose on purpose, I'm gonna kick your ass. So please, please don't bet on your opponent and then intentionally lose for points that do nothing at all. These points literally do nothing right now, so there's zero incentive. But please, please don't do that, or I'm gonna fucking blast your ass for all of eternity. I take zero excuses for collusion. We don't get you to play Strive. It's gonna be a lot of colluding required for that many points. It's I think my options right now are, I don't even know what you can do with the points. What did I set? You can do a highlight message. You can random sub, emote, or you can play Strive. So yeah, these points do nothing right now. Please don't collude. Not just in this tournament. In any tournament, if you collude, you're gonna be sent to hell. You're not gonna like it. Okay, gonna get a nice gold burst. Dizzy does make a lot of great usage out of those YRCs. Okay. JD rather. Dizzy's JD has such a amazing hitbox in the air. Usually just always does 2 hits. Gonna get hit by the full reject. That's a surprising outcome. 5D not working out, even though it's net play. Okay, 30 knockdown, and this is very rough. Don't get hit again. Okay. Not letting himself get hit a second time by the max charge blitz. And that is going to be game 1 to Leomain.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
It tries to go through with Daro. That's a Canadian burst if I've ever seen one. Actually at a life deficit that is pretty serious at the moment. Dropped the combo too. Not sure what he's looking for with all the jumps here. Is this collusion? It's all these jumps, Leo. Okay, nice. It is gonna work out. He's the one that bet on Dizzy. Okay, another great gold burst. Burst throw? I guess so, but like that was kind of a weird spot to try and bait. I don't even recall if he had burst. I'm gonna go for the mirror again. Okay. Easy with the corner again, and you do have to block very well here. 5D gonna work out. It goes for a jump dust though. I think you can get more pressure if you side dust. Maybe Dizzy is a little bit different. Fire pillar. And yeah, both of these characters have such good tools for just chipping out the opponent. It's gonna be 1-1. You know, the one guy that bet on Dizzy is salivating right now.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, gonna get a nice bubble. No knockdown. But in a lot of cases, even if Dizzy doesn't get the knockdown, and often it's gonna be the case where she does JD as a combo ender, she still does gain a lot of time to do the summons, and that alone is often good enough. Another gold burst. We're seeing a lot of those this set. Probably an intentional choice too, because Dizzy does make a lot of use of meter as said before. It's gonna work. No, okay. This is gonna be Daro to interrupt. It's pretty good. It's in range. Try to unblockable. Oh. Oh, I see, with the dizzy fish. Or the spears. That was a taunt just now. Didn't you guys see like a speech bubble? The misinput. I'm trying Daro, both players are seeing, and so close, but Dizzy taking it for the round. Yeah, there are a few setups like that in this game where you see it a lot with May's beach ball too. Okay, nice pick up here. It's gonna get her the corner. Not sure what this combo is though. Yeah, Kai also has it in plus R, but that game's a little bit different in how it works. Okay, gonna get these side dust, and this is gonna be at least one mix. Goes for the throw reset. I believe this Ram can actually kill here. And he is gonna take it. Is match point.
Duel 3. Turn up the heat.
Oh, power slash, ice spike. And again, just trying to dash in to interrupt whatever Dizzy wants to do. It's not a great situation to be full screen right now as Ram. Another Daro. Okay, that is punishable on land. The sword just barely missing the armor fish. Okay, more autos neutral. And that's a big pickup if he gets the combo. He does. Gets reset by the overhead too. This is a really bad spot for Dizzy. No meter to work with, and that's gonna take the game for Leomain. Yeah, I'm sorry, one guy who bet on Dizzy, but your points were in vain. It's gonna be Leomain taking the match. So Toronto does survive another round. I think, let's check how many more Toronto players there are. It's literally one, it's just Leo. This Ramlethal player is the only Toronto rep remaining in this tournament. So we will have to... yeah, 10 points split across everyone. Still better than nothing, right? Next we're gonna have Bagels versus SBZ. Bagels, a Montreal resident, and SBZ in Toronto. Oh, actually, SBZ is also in Toronto. But like, I've never seen this person before in any offline stuff.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, gonna be Slayer Kai. Oh, Goober Gear. Yeah, I saw the Slayer mirror match grand finals, I think, yesterday. That was pretty good. It reminded me of a certain video that I posted in that server.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, Bagels SVZ, and both are Canadian. Okay, Skelter. Oh, was it Thug Finals? Okay. I remember the mirror matchup being in the very last match. Okay, gonna get a nice chunk of damage. Please knock down. Okay. Set up a grinder, another grinder. And this is the most standard high pressure you can imagine. I'm gonna go for JK instead of trying to go for the throw in that scenario. I need mass charge blitz. Oh yeah, forgot to. Okay, I'll do this right now. Hold on. Bagels versus SVZ. You have 30 seconds to bet. Yeah, I think I gave you too much information, but still, it's fine.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Okay, we're gonna... The combo doesn't work after 5k. We're gonna see... Okay. Land into overhead is like a Milia classic. Can't believe I'm seeing it with Kai. Doing like empty jump, low to nothing. In the grease ever. It's gonna be a decent amount of damage. It's gonna be... doesn't get the full 2 hits of the 2H. You can indeed combo further after the super. But that is gonna be game 1 to SBZ.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Round start 2D. Wonder if Slayer's forward dash would beat it, but 2D has like some ridiculous number of active frames. Goes through stun edge. Pretty good. Okay. Those its lace, of course, are plus on block, so you do have to choose something very wisely. 5D working is going to be a lot of damage. Drops the combo though. Maybe a reset? I do feel like that 5D full combo may have killed. Maybe Slayer has a bit too much HP. 2H.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Okay, that does combo on counter hit. I'm not actually seeing as much like zoning from Kai that I might have expected from this matchup. It's more just like trying to find opportunities like this that lead to the knockdown, mainly. I guess Kai's normals are too good to not abuse it. Okay, that's not gonna work. No punish though. Okay. So many of these dusts working out randomly. Those do add up eventually. So pretty significant. It's not gonna whiff punish to the JH. It's too good of a normal. Actually kills with the Mappa.
Duel 3. All or nothing.
See if it goes over 2H. Of course, it is a quote-unquote low crush. Grinder. No IRC. Gonna be a nice opportunity from the stun dipper. If getting hit is not good, it can kill too. So that is gonna be 2-0 for SBZ. Bagels is now... Is he disqualified or is he... Yeah. Bagels, unfortunately, the last Montreal rep falling out of the brackets. So now we have the top 6 now. We have pzooo, DSbro, BlackGatoAcer, GraspingOne, Leomain, and SBZ. Montreal weakest region. I mean, this tournament proves it. You guys have to step it up with your extra players. Alright, so next up is going to be... we are going to move into the winners bracket now, so it is going to be top 6. And it's going to start with pzooo versus DSbro.
We've got a newcomer.
pzooo is in the USA.
Venom versus.
It's going to be Venom versus Pot. I believe... I'm pretty certain Pot does not like this matchup either.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
See how he manages to navigate around with Venom pressure. It's a really nice early Potbuster though. And Venom does have a really fast wake-up timing for when you decide to go for Potbuster. I think it makes for a relatively easy safe jump, although you don't really need to safe jump versus Venom all that much. A little bit of a missed opportunity. Just going for the far slash heat knuckle would have worked. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, predictions are up. Place your bets. Almost goes through. Unfortunately, I think if he didn't go for the YRC, it might have actually worked. Okay. So I believe a lot of times, and Zato has this issue too, where even if you do reflect the ball, Venom is oftentimes able to punish your reflect move. So while it may seem good to reflect the balls, it's oftentimes not the best answer. I think that was a pop-buster timing. Nice interrupting QB. There is a gap there if he charges, of course. Missed input on the pop-buster. Really early burst. Wow, slide head goes under the ball. That's pretty surprising, actually. A lot of waiting. There's some big brain offense going on right now. Big 6P. You can heat knuckle after that. Not sure why I didn't go for it. 5P? No. Pot's 5P is actually not a bad option against air opponents like that in those situations. I think it works better than close slash, usually. Tries to backdash through the ball. Mega Fist gonna work. And it is pretty close now. Pot flash not working. Okay, gonna be a burst, and it really is gonna be difficult for Pot to try and get in from this point. Venom has a lot of advantages on his side. A lot of risk there too, but I'm not sure how well he could have converted into damage. Block burst too. I believe some of these setups are used in consideration of Pot doing Pot Buster on Wake Up. But you want to try and keep your distance while also doing your Oki. Just in case your execution messes up. Ship kill, this is just enough damage. It's going to be pzooo with game 1. See if we can get Pot to pick up on a little bit more of those end-tier opportunities that were present before. Those are a little bit of a shame. It's a Kivi knockdown. And this does let Venom set up quite a bit. Okay, decent combo. Pot, of course, the highest effective HP character in the game. It's going to take 2 combos, I believe, from here. Focus rate, those are all plus. Actually, just going to chip him out. If you don't see him doing anything, and he's not FDing, then he might as well. It's not a bad choice. Okay. Mega Fist. And that's a pretty big hit. Gives him a lot of corner carry that he wants. Going for the JH cross up there on Wake Up. Not gonna work. And actually decides to blitz back, which leaves him vulnerable to getting hit after landing. Up back. He's gonna be... tries to flick the ball, but the normal's just gonna hit him instead. Just to YRC again. That would have worked if he didn't YRC. Second time that happened. 2D under the burst. I think this is one of the cases where you don't actually want to go for the gold burst. And maybe he wasn't intending to anyways, but you already have a lot of meter, and you want to just get the guaranteed burst instead. This is going to be game 2 to pzooo. Yeah, unfortunately, it does seem like a rough matchup for Pot, based on appearances, but pzooo is going to proceed to the winners finals. And next we have BlackGatoAcer versus GraspingOne. Damn, too bad for the one guy that bet on DSbro. I'm sorry, man. Your points have been thrown into the void. Okay. Alright, and the next betting is BlackGatoAcer versus GraspingOne.
We've got a newcomer.
It's gonna be Batman versus Kumheihyun. This is a very uncommon matchup as well. Neither character really played all that much.
We've got a newcomer.
And this is Ottawa versus USA.
Hey yo, versus Batman. Get ready to rock.
GraspingOne.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Okay, this neutral is going to be pretty interesting to look at. Heian, of course, does want to go in, but Batman is going to make it really difficult. Really fast reversal super here. I'm going to extend it with a combo too. Maybe going for a reset there, or looking for the burst specifically. That does mean all of his meter is gone now for Heian. Gonna burst out. And that's a big pickup for Heian. Not sure if you want to go over it here. And that's a Shishinkan loop as well. You can set up an unblockable with that super. I don't think he wanted to go for it there though. Great situation for Batman. That task B, I believe, is the spinning one. Having the task B deja vu is so amazing in terms of your pressure game in the corner. Burst gonna whiff and gonna get caught by the bed slam deja vu.
Duel. Two. Turn up the heat.
Okay. Okay, he does have to punish. Is one of the ways to punish bed slam is you IB it in the air and then throw it as soon as possible. Another throw. Yeah, it's gonna be another big hit. More setups, and you do have to guess here. This is usually not something you can react against. Slam tries to go for the IB, not gonna work out. And 2P mash, of course. Heian's 2P, one of the best in the game among Potemkins.
Duel. Three. Keep on rocking.
Another 5k round start. Maybe he knows something that I do not. Throws him out of the 5D. Pretty bold of him to go for. Of course, the ball is still there. Decent counter hits. It's gonna knock down, but it doesn't do anything with the corner yet. Although he does have it again. Reset throw. Gonna go further low, and this is not gonna work. But you do have to block a lot in this situation as the opponent. Tries to go for a deja vu, but doesn't get what he wanted. I'm not sure which one he went for. Okay, fast burst. Almost. The air throw is gonna get it though. It is 1-0 for BlackGatoAcer. Seems like a really scrambly matchup, but I feel like it's so likely that that's the case because of the player, not because of the characters necessarily. Okay, gonna be a fast burst again. Big 6H. He's gonna have the sigil too. And we may just see, yeah, he's very trigger happy with the super. 6H fortunately working out. Super minus if it gets blocked. Okay. I wonder if he's doing the Shinken to go under the task A. More 6H. Knockdown, and this... Whoa. Okay. I don't know if it's just my end or... He is still comboing. Not sure if it's present in their match as well. That honestly should be the game. Yeah. Gonna be on match point now for Heian. Hopefully it's not affecting the players too badly. Run in with the ball. More dive kicks, but they're not really being dealt with properly at the moment. Even if you just IB the dive kick while you're grounded, you are slightly plus in that situation, so you usually can just press like a flag P post IB. Decent pickup, and it's going to be more mix. Not getting anything, but he does have meter to work with here. Maybe another clap. Honest neutral. Really looking for any sort of timing to get in. Going for his Grandpa Vipers. Not gonna find him anything though. That is gonna kill it though. Is 2-0 for BlackGatoAcer. And GraspingOne does go into the losers bracket as a result.
We've got a newcomer.
And we're gonna have, let's see. I think our connection is really sus. Like, how bad? Because I saw 2 or 3 pauses during that replay. But if your delay is okay, I think it should be fine, but we'll have to see. In any case, we are going to have DSbro versus SBZ on first. BlackGatoAcer. I mean, this JH tech is cool. Yeah, it's a. I do it basically every time I jump as Zato. Glad you're making good use of it too. It's gonna be Canada versus Canada. Pot versus Kai. I do have to wonder how bad this is for Pot. Kai is a character that, if he wants to, he can just decide to mostly zone from full screen. Gonna get caught before the 6H. Pretty good. And I think Kai has a relatively faster wake up too. Okay, this is gonna kill with the RC for sure. It's gonna be round 1-2 Pot. That was pretty fast as well. Hope I still have to remember to sign up. Oh, that's too bad. I should have sent you a reminder actually. We'll be running again next week if you're still up. Under pressure from Kai. Oh, it's a disrespectful string just now. Any normal into the charge percentage is very, very fake. always mash or jump out. It's gonna kill. Wonder if that's a heavyweight specific combo. I know Kai has like different stuff based on weights.
Turn up the heat.
Watch that stun dipper. Getting hit by a lot of these stray moves. Pot can kind of afford to do that, but still it's not the best of scenarios. Yeah, Kai going for the air stunish there, because if he just lands, he's prone to getting air grabbed, or he's prone to getting regular grab on the ground. So he's trying to make Potemkin go for the 6H input, or the 4H input, and then while he's inputting that, he gets punished by the air stun edge. Gonna get the 2H to end out the game. It's gonna be 1-0 for SBZ. Yeah, I mean, these overheads, they work in tournament too, so might as well. Jump over forward slash, gonna get punished for not a lot of damage, thankfully. Backdash potbuster. I think the delay that he's putting before the high jump is a little bit too high. Kai's wake up is a lot faster, I believe. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of damage. Not gonna kill. Even with the burst super right thing. You can go for it here though. It's not to go for it. I think that must have been a miss input. The RTL would have killed in the air.
Duel. Turn up the heat. Counter.
Nice throw into the corner. Oh, that's a big hit. No confirm, unfortunately. Punish on the 2D. 2P thick throw. Oh, I could have killed there with meter 2. It's so close to victory. Stun dipper gonna make the armor go to waste. Nice, just YRC cold slash. Don't need to get that much damage. Just one hit will do.
Duel. 3. Turn up the heat.
I think he went for the flick there, but it was a little bit too late. The timing on Potemkin's flick is rather specific, which might not be so obvious. And Dust Combo goes for a reset with 5D. Seeing a lot of those this tournament. Okay, no meter for the kill. Double reject. A little bit too late. It would have worked if he just attacked a bit earlier. It's a good start for Pot. Timing on flick gets tighter if you hold it. Okay, I had no idea about that actually. This is gonna be 2-0 for SBZ. I'm sorry, DSbro, but I think Ottawa is out of the tournament now. No, there's still BlackGatoAcer, so Ottawa's still in. But SBZ is gonna take this match. And next is gonna be GraspingOne versus Leomain. GraspingOne, Leomain. Okay. Strategic throw to get pizza. Man, I haven't eaten either. I need to get some food after. But right now, in terms of the bracket, we are at the losers semifinals, last match. And after this, we'll be having our top 4. So far we have pzooo and BlackGatoAcer in semifinals winners. In this match right now is the final losers semifinals. between GraspingOne and Leomain, and SBZ is waiting for the next match in losers finals, or losers semifinals rather.
Soul versus Batman.
Gonna pick Soul over Ram from Leomain.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
See how this turns out.
Let's rock.
I have a passing memory of someone saying that Soul is advantaged in this matchup, but I don't remember any details, unfortunately. Oh, tries to DP after not IDing. Yeah, so BlackGatoAcer and pzooo are winners finals right now. You two are the only ones in the winners bracket remaining. Yeah, Soul is a character with decent movement options. Indeed, I think for the most part he is able to navigate the zoning proficiently, at least.
Keep on rocking.
See how this goes anyways. Maybe the JP also plays a big factor in the matchup. Batman is a character that's in the air quite often. That's combo. I think that was a JD input. OTG, unfortunately, for Batman. Yeah, Batman, probably the closest thing to a true zoner in this game. A lot of the other characters have like multiple functions as multiple archetypes. 6P, not working. I'll be going for a DP instead. It's Grand Viper actually working out there. Axel's not really a zoner as much as Batman. Like he has zoning tools, but his gameplay isn't really a zoner. It's gonna be game 1 to GraspingOne. You're gonna notice that a lot with other characters too in this game, where
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
like characters have tools that are designed to be one thing, but their actual gameplay in reality turns out to be different than what you might imagine. Dizzy is one of these characters where, like, some people will jokingly say that Dizzy is a grappler. Okay, attacks B working out in the air. And now you always have the option of DPing as Soul. Soul DP probably the best in the game. No pickup in the task A hits. It would have been pretty good for Batman there, getting the corner too. Yeah, too bad there are no Zalto players in this bracket right now. Can't show my support for my two other brethren Zalto players. Oof. Maybe it's on GraspingOne's side, where like the match between Grasping and BlackGatoAcer was also not great, apparently, lag-wise. Oh, my game minimized. Okay, I guess we'll just... If both players are fine with it, you can just keep playing. Okay. See, like, I can't tell what your connection is like right now. So, if you think it's unplayable, you will have to let me know. It's hard to tell from just the replay. I don't think I've had connection issues with Grasping before. Okay, tries to Fafnir reversal, not gonna work out. It is a pretty powerful option that Soul has. Kinda like Johnny 6K, but maybe worse actually. I think Johnny Johnny doing reversal 6k out of block strings is scarier potentially than Soul's Fafnir. It's like pretty close up there though. It's gonna be 2-0 unless one of the players makes a complaint about the delay. So we're gonna do a quick, like 2-minute break to see if they are okay with the outcome. Okay, seems like they're okay. So we are gonna go with the 2-0 GraspingOne. And now we have our top 4. Which is gonna be, let me show this on stream. Currently our top 4 is pzooo, BlackGatoAcer in winner semifinals, GraspingOne SBZ in loser semifinals, and this is 2 Canada and 2 US so far. So next up will be hold on. Yeah, we are going to do pzooo versus BlackGatoAcer first. So please come on to the stream. Okay.
We've got a newcomer. Venom versus MFGaoh.
Alright, Venom versus Heian. We'll see how this one goes too.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
So many of these matchups I'm just like not at all certain about. They're a lot of the Heian matchups are unpredictable for me. A lot of the Hayabusa kicks. Those are technically minus. Seeing a lot of Valley out of these. They're just kind of wild Hayabusas. I don't think he pressed any. He does get it though, it's gonna kill. It's a pretty cool combo.
Duel. Two. All or nothing.
Thanks for round start 2P from Heian, not gonna work out against Venom's amazing normals. 5H is an overhead on the second hit. K-ball Oki. And yeah, those I believe Venom 6P can anti-air that, but you may not always want to go for it. This probably is a little bit risky timing wise. JH, none of that in this matchup. Okay. Side dust. It's gonna get him red ball, I believe. Unfortunately not sandwiched between the ball and Heian. QB. And Heian does have 50 meter. With this player specifically, you're always going to have to watch out for the clap reversal super whenever he does have 50. This is going to be game 1 to Heian.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
And see if Venom can deal with all those Hayabusas a little bit better this time. They have been getting overused a lot so far in this set. The whiff just barely on the second hit. That 2H second hit, of course, does give you a full launcher. Nice burst bait too. Not gonna lead to too much, unfortunately. And that should be death. It's a lot of risk. Normally 5 dust combos don't do that much damage, but the risk does help out. Does help out a lot in this case. An overthrow after Hayabusa. It is plus when it's charged. Okay, OTG Hayabusa. Getting hit by so many of these random hits. Not gonna convert, but this is gonna be comboed into. I wonder what that JH was. He doesn't even have burst right now. That struggle. Shinken. Hayabusa, Hayabusa. Those are minus. And the dive kick is gonna take the match for BlackGatoAcer. And pzooo does go down to losers. Alright, give me one moment. Whoa, who's this?
Get ready to run. Heaven or
I don't know why they were playing again. I think that was 2-0. Hold on. Give me a sec. I'm pretty sure that was 2-0. And this is not a... Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is a first to 3. That's why. It is winners finals. Yeah, I missed the bracket. It's labeled a little bit differently. On challenge it says it's semifinals. And that kind of screwed me up. It is indeed going to be 3 out of 5.
all or nothing.
So the match after this, which is SBZ versus GraspingOne, is going to still be a 2 out of 3. But the one after that will be back to best of 5. Gonna get a big hit. Nice combo. Gets him out of the corner, but not gonna matter too much versus Heihan mix. He does get a arguably better mix mid-screen. It's gonna be 3-0 for BlackGatoAcer. Okay, so we are gonna have our loser semis now between GraspingOne and SBZ. And this is a first to 2 or a best of 3. Damn, yeah. My bad for all the mix-ups from the TO. It's got to do a lot of things at once. I think it will go a bit better next time. Let's see. pzooo, BlackGatoAcer.
We've got a newcomer.
Alright, it's gonna be Bedman versus Kai. I think Kai also may be able to contest the way Bedman does his summons, or his zoning, from full screen. So we will have to see how this one goes, too. Not gonna get the confirm off the air hit, but it's gonna get the knockdown anyways. Unfortunately gets it reversaled by Bedman. A lot of deja vus on the field. Of course, those deja vu icons can be hit and deleted by using your own normal. Tries to stun it for under, not gonna work here. There's my coins going to the ether. The only one that bets, so yeah. Yeah, you're not rooting for the Canadian player, the Toronto Kai main. Okay, gonna get really strong pressure here. The DP whiffs, but not really any punish that's notable. Gonna take it out of the corner too. Deep burst. The Blade of Justice. Okay. I think he's looking to air there, but not actually pressing anything. It's gonna be game 1 to grasping. It's pretty fast as well.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
It's a Blade of Justice. Okay, killing one of the sigils, but not gonna do him too much here. It's a clash. I have to imagine Kai has the advantage during danger time. It's a mortal counter on Kai. Another one here. It's gonna be a lot of damage. Oh, I guess the 5 dust too. It's gonna kill. It should have killed, I'm pretty sure. Deadman surely has a better combo after side dust.
Duel. 2. All or nothing.
Okay, pretty fast burst. Hit your Z score. Yeah, I'll do that after this match, actually. Okay, gonna get hit out. This is a very good situation for Bedman, obviously. JD, but no confirm. DP out. That is a combo on counter hits. Okay, another burst. And yeah, this seems like Kai seems like one of the characters that can actually just do the enhanced stun edge to try and hit Deadman out of the full screen situation. Not gonna work out here, and it is gonna go 2-0 to GraspingOne. Good job not letting him thrive in DP, yeah. Alright, this is a first 2, so GraspingOne does take it. And he is going to proceed to the losers finals. Say 2-0. So all the matches from now on, we have 2 matches left, and it's pzooo versus GraspingOne in losers finals, and BlackGatoAcer versus whoever wins this match. And both are going to be first to 3s. It's pzooo, GraspingOne.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Another match where Venom probably has to chase Deadman down in this matchup too in neutral. You can't really rely on your own projectiles to force your opponent to be the one to make the move. Nice 6-meter. Okay, more 6H pressure. Those are... It's really hard to escape those without meter. It's not like there's an exploitable gap where you can mash. It's gonna take the match with Deja Vu, Task C.
Duel. 2. All or nothing.
Mat struggle, both heads whipping, both the 6P and the mat struggle. That is a burst point on the bet slam if you wanted to go for it, but you do have to do it a bit early.
It's not over yet.
It's unsafe. Yeah, some of these deja vus really hard to tell what is trying to be done when you don't see the effects immediately. Like that time, he did the deja vu task A, and the task A sigil was like all the way on the left side of the screen.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay. So many of these cross-up bet slams working out in Batman's favor. Burst bait too. It's not a good situation to be in. Getting a lot of small hits too. It's really adding up for Venom. It's actually going to be the round right away.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
You can see like not all these hits are getting converted 100%, but so many of these like tiny hits are adding up to deal so much damage to Venom. Like here's a small hit, there's a small hit. Here's a small hit.
It's not over yet.
And you kind of actually want to play similarly as Venom too, where a lot of your small opportunities lead up to dealing a lot of damage in the long run, especially with your cool balls. It's going to be 2-0 for Grasping, and there's one game left if he is to win. It is a first to 3.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
That slime not going to work here. And another corner situation. So many seeing. A lot of these small interactions are, unfortunately, the majority of the time going in Batman's favor, and you really want to stop those from trying to happen. Yeah, Batman is a fairly swingy character as well, so it is understandable that it seems one-sided. Gonna find the 5D to work. So many of those dusts worked this tournament so far. I beat the first hit, not the second one. You don't want to IB the... You do want to IB the second hits of Bet Slam. Okay, wire seed, continue pressure. It's gonna be... Doesn't go for the combo, maybe burst baiting. So many small hits. He's running out of meter too from Venom. And gonna get caught on the way back when it boomerangs. It is match point for GraspingOne. Big 6H. This is one opportunity to do a lot of damage from this corner situation. Forward dash out, and I think Batman is gonna find his way outwards. Hit the best line, not gonna get too much. Blitz with a little bit of meter he had. And it surely does not look good. Getting hit so many times. And he has the extension too. It's gonna be 3-0 for GraspingOne. Our finals is going to be a US versus Canada between BlackGatoAcer and GraspingOne. Alright, gonna take a little bit of time here.
We've got a newcomer.
Okay, for the betting this time, it's gonna count for the entire set, not for the first match only. So if he does go for the reset, it's not going to count in terms of betting. So please make your bets appropriately. So I'm going to set up the overlay. Yeah, let me show the bracket real quick too while we're here. So currently we have had 17 entrants. We are currently at the grand finals. And in winners, quarterfinals, we had pzooo, DSbro, BlackGatoAcer, GraspingOne, Leomain, SBZ, and we just have the grand finals left. Alright. It's going to be a first to 3, as mentioned before. I am personally hoping for another Canadian champion today, as the role is called Ultimate Champion of Canada. No wait, sorry, Supreme Champion of Canada is the role that you'll get in the server. And you're gonna get that role even if you're an American. So please don't lose. Honestly, I don't think buffering from YouTube should affect fighting games that much. It's usually when like you're doing something that's uploading that causes a lot of problems. But yeah, if you want to be like 100% sure, it's certainly better to. I don't have a phone, huh? In 2021. It's become like impossible to function without a phone, unfortunately. Or like very, very difficult at least.
Batman versus Hey-Yo. Get ready to rock.
Okay, it is going to be Batman versus Heian. Another matchup I'm like very lost on in terms of how it goes, but see how this goes. Okay, a lot of honest neutral on display again. JP interrupting that slam. It's not something you see too often. They have a very favorable situation. 6H out of the corner. He did that earlier too, but got mashed out. Unfortunately, gonna stay in the corner one way or another. Actually gets the hit. Can't believe it. He was slightly baiting for the reversal super by Batman. The clock super is grabbable after a flash.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
You don't want to IB the second hit and then mash after. Doing a lot of work with these Hayabuzas. I think it's called Hayabusa, the one where he does the kick forwards on the ground. An RC, that is unsafe. But it does put the Deja Vu on the field. JH in the air, not going to confirm into anything. Yeah, I'm glad I can help, Mad Adder, with your Zato adventures. It's one of the few remaining Zato players on the planet for Exerd. Okay, this is a lot of damage taken for Heian. He has to start having to FD basically everything from this point on. Not gonna follow up with the dust. It's very strange. Okay, forces Batman to burst at least, but there is no next round for Heian. This is gonna be the first game for GraspingOne.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One. Let's rock.
Okay. Heian, like a lot of matchups against Batman, just looking for opportunities to get in. Although Heian has some more unique ways to do so. Through her dive kick and the grounded Hayabusas. Goes for 2H there again. Those do give him a lot of damage, but it is typically not great as an anti-air. 6H is actually going to work. Then nice air grab too. Tries to go for the ball there. It doesn't work out against Task B. Reversal not working out, but hard to punish. And the ball summon again is going to get interrupted.
Duel. Two. All or nothing.
Okay, no knockdown. Having a lot of important routes right now. Trying to burst the bait. Bait the burst. Not burst the bait. Okay, nice punish on Betslam. You can also go for that air normal. And I believe he's still trying to bait the burst. He went for those 2Ps earlier. Maybe in an attempt to look for the burst again. Not gonna work. Is it gonna work? I can't believe it. He just did the max charge. That does become unblockable at that point.
Turn up the heat.
I was so sure that was not gonna work. Like, especially after he left the field. This guy is unbelievable sometimes. Oh, I think that was a lag spike. Gonna be okay though. Nice hits, and this is really not where Batman wants to be. Can't finish him off. But the blue ball actually just ending the round, and it's going to be game 2 to BlackGatoAcer. Currently 1-1. You jump to 7 frames. If it's not something that's happening consistently, it's I think like it'll just have to continue. Because as far as I can tell, the only times the lag spikes are happening are like very few and far between. If we're doing this the Soku style, we would just have to do a coin flip to determine the winner. the luckier person, the person with more skill and luck is the winner. But I think in this case, I would like to just see it being played out because it doesn't seem to be lagging all throughout. Although it does depend on what the players think.
Hey yo, versus Batman. Get ready to rock.
I was actually in a tournament earlier, like a few years ago, in Soku, and we did end up having to do a coin flip. But both of us agreed that instead of doing the coin flip, we were just going to play Hearthstone instead. So I hooked him up on Hearthstone and played a match, and I won. and that was pretty good. It's like basically a coin flip at that point. It's gonna be, oh, they did swap here, so let me update this. AoE 2. Okay, it's gonna be round 1 for Bedman. Really do hope it's not affecting play too much.
Keep on rocking.
StarCraft. That's not very random of you. So, oh, best of 7. Oh, maybe he can like call people to play you in a different game with better netcode, and then you would resolve the delay issue. It's like, dude, see me in Third Strike. Does GGPO. It's like actually something I no, I can't do that. It's probably not gonna happen. You think it'll be fair to have people play plus R instead if the match is too laggy? It's like it's still Guilty Gear. But like only if it lags, because then you can play a game with better netcode.
Duel 3, all or nothing.
Okay, JP is a comboable throw. Not gonna find it though, and gets punished by 6H. Don't know why. I think he was baiting the burst. Some mystery games. So I think it's best done with games that are on Fightcade. You don't have to buy anything. Okay, these dive kicks are putting in a lot of work right now. There's plus on max charge. I'm gonna match it out of the 5H. That would have been overhead if it hit. Oof. GraspingOne does take game 3. It's gonna be 2-1. Now you can at any point, if you really want to, and it's too laggy, you can just let me know. But I would like to see it be played if possible.
Let's rock.
Oh, big dive kick. It's the LTG though, that's not going to let him do the pressure he wants to do. Okay, that is quite the forecast given the RC. Nice, has to be in the air. It can be punished, but deciding to play it a little bit safer. Bedman actually in danger right now of negative penalty. Of course, he is a character that plays more slowly, but still, you do not want to lose meter in this game.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
Okay, you're gonna get the follow-up. And knockdown too. This could be a big opportunity for Heian. Now, I'm not sure if the 2Ps are actually meant to be a burst bait, because he was going for it there and still got hit by the burst. Actually hitting Bedman behind Heian during the spins. Okay, that is plus. Okay. Really don't want to be in this spot with the task B. Deja vu. Negative penalty. At this point though, I sort of doubt that it matters too much. You're gonna be knocked down. And he's so cautious of the wake up super, the clap. Alright.
Duel 3. Turn up the heat.
That slam gonna find its target. It's gonna be the corner for Batman. It's a cross up there, and it's actually gonna put him out of the corner. I do have to imagine that it's not worth it for Batman, even though you do get the damage. That is burstable, just barely. If you burst any later than that, it's gonna whiff. The bet's just gonna fall under you. That task A had actually saving Kun in that situation. Oof, so close to death. And that is gonna be game 3 to GraspingOne, and he resets the bracket. It's a 0-0 situation in Grand Finals right now. It's not doable. What do you think, Grasping? Is it a... How's the delay? Alright, let me just message both of them actually while I'm here. Unfortunately, even though the eligible regions are pretty tightly knit in the northeastern region, it does depend a lot on your personal internet. Let me put up the map of eligibility right now, actually. It is a... right here. So if you're watching this right now and you are potentially wanting to join because you play REV2, you have to be in the following yellow regions if you want to join in the future. It's going to run again next week, so do keep an eye out. It's even worse than we first thought. If you really want, here, one sec. So I'm gonna actually check if GraspingOne is lagging quite a bit right now.
Good luck. Good luck. Batman versus Hey-Yo.
It's not a. I am not a BlackGatoAcer, although I am playing Kum.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Okay, I'm gonna Than, I'm gonna check your net as well. Ideally, I don't DQ anyone right now.
Good luck.
But if it's just one person that's lagging very hard, I may actually have to DQ. Right, here, let me just move on to a different cab.
Hey yo. Versus. Hey yo. Get ready to rock.
Okay, I have a contingency measure, which is that you're gonna have to play me. And then if okay, it's lagging quite a bit more than with GraspingOne actually. Although it's like still not that bad, honestly. It's between 2 and 3 frames usually. Okay, one last measure. So here is my contingency plan. One is they play through the lag, whether it lags or not, and then we just get the winner that way. Backup plan is both of them are tied, and then the winner, or not the winner, both of them are tied, and they both have to play versus me. And then if they win, the one that wins more will be the winner. We'll do like a 1st to 3 to both players. In Michigan. Michigan's like pretty close, relatively speaking. Metro Detroit. Yeah, okay, let me just type it in. Actually, 3 options. It's like the most bunk solution possible, but like if they're not willing to play, I think it's gonna be rough. Week 2. We had a good number of participants at least. We had an increase of 5 participants this week, up from the 12 last week. I would encourage. Whoops. Oh, God damn it. Fucking chat sucks ass. Soccer. Alright, so they are going to continue with one more game to see if the connection is fine. I have to flip the names again. And that was a reset, so we are currently at 0-0.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Okay. Gonna find a relatively fast dead angle. Kum does have a full bar right now. Could lead to a lot of damage. Fortunately, drops. That would have been a pretty cool combo, honestly. Typically speaking, in Grands, people generally tend to just play out the matches, even if it does like really hard. It is a really awkward situation when the very last match is determined by lag. At least, like, if possible, avoiding the DQ situation would be ideal. Big opportunity from Kum. Gonna be reset too. Not gonna be too much damage. Looking for the burst there. And that's gonna be game 1 for BlackGatoAcer. So like, if that's playable, just keep playing. And if you think it's still too bad, like... Okay, they're gonna keep playing. It's the better solution.
Heaven or hell.
It's less worse, okay.
Let's rock.
Let's bait on the burst. Going for a lot of these dive kicks, and they aren't really answered by Bedman right now, so you may as well try and take all those opportunities that you can. Okay. Each one of those 6Hs by Kum, the one that like pushes her forwards, it's a huge risk every single time. It's a very, very minus on block. It's not like you're really mixing anyone up with that either. It's just a mid hitting attack. Now, if 6H was a low, that'd be an entirely different story. But fortunately, not a move like that. Gonna get set played in the corner. Actually, escapes the meaty task B. It's gonna be around 1-2 grasping.
All or nothing.
6H round start. There's a lot of recovery. Maybe might have been able to punish even. Getting hit by the Deja Vu Bet Slam. And Heian does not have the meter for RC or Super on Wake Up. This is a huge opportunity though. And we haven't seen a single Clock Super from Grasping this entire tournament. So it would make sense not to be too cautious of that opportunity. It's plus on block for Heian. Nice anti-air. So that is a DP input you have to do for the special. Game 2 of the reset, gonna go to GraspingOne, and they are gonna keep playing.
Heaven or hell. Duel. 1. Let's rock.
Okay. And cornered with no meter to work with. So really not where you want to be. Against any character, really. Like, in this game, any single character getting the corner is such a disadvantage for you. I believe that works. No, it didn't mesh. Somehow he's getting, like, a lot of these flat timings perfectly. Not really sure how. Because it's not unblockable until it's completely full charge, I believe. Which means that he knew exactly when he was gonna not block. gonna go under the task A. Always a pleasure to see that move working. It's a tech trap, not working out. Bedman now close to negative penalty. He's gonna get it here. Now he's left with no meter to work with at all. That negative penalty actually coming into play. No meter to FD those hits anymore. Gonna get a opportunity. Gonna get bursted right away though. Tried to go for a deja vu, but it did not work out. I'm not sure which one that was. Mashing out with 2P. Now that I think about it, Bedman's 2P is also like not a bad normal for mashing. It's like up there with Pot and Kum, I believe. Tried to go for something, maybe Bed Slam, but it got misinput. Nice counter hits. Tried to throw the burst there. Not this time. And he's gonna be able to... That's a lot of meter usage actually. Thankfully enough, that burst did work out, and he is gonna escape the Kum super. A lot of interactions going on in the air. Not a lot of them working out, but Bedman does manage to find the corner. Hitting him just barely behind where Kum is. Mashing out. I'm gonna get the throw too. It's such an unsafe situation for Kum normally. It's a big opportunity. A lot of black pleats, but those are fine. Still a combo, sort of. Oh, these tactics working out so well. Try to find a word to describe what Heian is doing right now without being derogatory. Just one dive kick is going to kill Bedman. It's not a great situation though. More dive kicks. And yeah, Bedman completely on the defensive, although he's gonna carry him to the corner again. And he does find a hit. Gets bursted right away. Oh, that's so dangerous for both players. Bedman has the life lead right now. And he's gonna take game 3 as well. It's incredibly close. Currently 2-1 for GraspingOne.
Heaven or hell. Duel.
You can see that he is struggling a bit to find his way in as Heian, which would make sense. Another big hit. This combo doesn't actually do a lot of damage though, so it's not like you have to be very wary of it all the time. Gonna get the burst bait, always nice to see. Air dive kicks. And now we'll see if Heian can find another way in without losing too much health. He's done that a few times already. Oh, that was a lag spike I could feel. I'm gonna get clipped by Task A. This is actually match point for GraspingOne. Han's got to be so careful in the way she approaches, which is not usually how BlackGatoAcer wants to play. Just run up throw. Gonna get him a nice setup. Bit of a weird interaction there. Oh, nice, interrupting the sheep. Super is like one of the worst in the game among Great White of Zatos. It's like very not good. Gonna take the round. Both players are pretty close to having their burst back.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
I think Sheep is one of the... I think Sheep is probably worse than Zatos Amorphous. Or Great White. If I were Bedman, I would use that super less than I use Great White right now on Zato. It's a lot of hits. He's gonna get burst soon, I think. Oh, 6H, so risky. He could have died right away there. Gonna find a hit. Try to 5H for the overhead. Burst, and like any single hit is gonna kill at this point. There is still the task A. And that's gonna be the tournament for GraspingOne. Congratulations, GraspingOne, on becoming the Supreme Champion of Canada. So USA having the Supreme Champion of Canada role is a bit odd, but you will be given that role soon. Let's see. GraspingOne is right here. All right. I don't know how that last match was in terms of lag, but I think Grasping was willing to play, and unfortunately, like these sort of situations are just a lose-lose for any sort of solution. But Grasping, if you want to play me, I'm willing to pull out my Zato. I don't think it's been a while since I played him, so. Actually, before this. We're gonna pull up GraspingOne for a winner's interview if he wants to. If he has a mic. I don't know if he has. Okay. Let's see if he is here. Test, test, test. Okay, I'm lighting up green. And then we will have the quote-unquote Thug Finals after as well. Yeah, connection issues, especially with this game where the netcode is honestly not good at all. It is a more of an issue for these tournaments. The other game that I used to run where... the only other game that I ran ever was with really good netcode. So like the types of problems that you have are like, how do I match like East Russia's time zone with West North America's? Because like those regions are all able to play against each other. Also on here, thanks David for your support. I don't know who David is, but I would imagine it's the guy who's been cheering on for Grasping in the chat. Game over hangover, I would imagine. I'm gonna try and pull up GraspingOne into voice chat here, as is our 2-week-long tradition. Damn, you guys really gave the Supreme Champion of Canada role to GraspingOne. Let me show you right now. Actually, oh, he's in voice chat. Alright, hello GraspingOne.
Hi.
I think I've ever like talked to you before in voice, but here I'm gonna pull up this screen for the stream.
That's fine.
You can see that GraspingOne is currently the Supreme Champion of Canada. So if you guys want to take that role back to defend your country, you guys better be on it. Alright, we'll go back to not showing screen. Alright, so you actually won against a lot of odds. Bedman also not like the best character for tournaments, I imagine.
Yeah, he's kind of crap. They really dumped on him.
Damn. Also, you said you were in Detroit, I think you said?
Around the Detroit area. Metro Detroit just means that we live around Detroit. It's
I see. It's very similar to GTA then, where it's Greater Toronto area.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a question that I've been wanting to ask you for so long, and I've asked you this before, but like I just want a second follow up. Is what do you feel? So you're known in a lot of areas and a lot of Discord servers for shitting on Exerd really hard.
Ouch.
So I was wondering, like, ever since Strive came out, and Strive seems to have a lot of issues that are even worse than the issues that were present when Plus R transitioned into Exerd. How do you feel about Strive?
You
can be very honest.
Okay. Well, all right. So, darn it. I'm not the best with words, but the thing is, I feel like the game is no longer Guilty Gear as far as gameplay goes. There's just a lot less going on. There's no teching. There's not much you can do. It feels like you have to play into the hands of the developers. And what I mean by that is, if you use a move, it has to be used this way. And there's a little contrary between that. Mm-hmm. Because, so like, for example, I played Giovanna and everyone was like, oh, that's the reason why you play Giovanna. But the thing is, if you played XXX or Exerd, you could improvise with any character. It didn't matter who you picked.
That's true.
And in Strive, that's not the case. Even without Giovanna, there are characters that cannot improvise and just struggle at it. I'd say Chip is better at improvising in that game than some of the other characters. Zato a bit, and maybe even Faust, but it's just far more limited overall, though.
Yeah, one of the biggest complaints I personally had actually was that they gave characters like a dedicated move that they can use for specific situations, and like there's nothing else you can do other than like combo into that move. A really good example would be like Kai's what's it called, 214S. It's the one where he like slashes downwards.
Yeah.
And like it's very clear why they gave him that move, because like they just want everything to end there for like the vast majority of the part. And when you play some of the game that's like Exerd or Strive, sorry, not Strive. If you play a game like Exerd or Plus R, it's like very contrary to what they've been doing in those games, where you have so many different options as to what you can do after certain combos or pressure situations. But those are actually, I don't know why I'm expanding right now, because this is your interview. But yeah,
no, it's okay.
I just have that was a loaded question. So anyway, yeah. Any thoughts on coming back next week for the next Canadian REV2 tournament?
Well, I'll try to fit it in. Part of the reason I even joined was because, well, you already know I mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, yeah, no, it's okay. It was good seeing your Bedman again. It's been a little while since I've seen your play, actually. So, congratulations on your win. And unless you have any shoutouts or.
Oh, I guess my friend David. He actually was. I don't really have many people supporting me, and I already have a lot of issues when I play this game, because when I used to play on my PS4 controller, right now I'm using a PS5 controller.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, like, because when I use the PS4 controller, like the whole crap where it keeps disconnecting because the wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I had to deal with that so much, and like it feels, and now like I am having lag issues, and I don't know what to do about it, to be honest. And I actually feel bad for Elgato, because I don't know what to do. It's part of the reason I actually feel like I should probably I want to quit because
Damn.
I don't like the odds are always against me, and it's straining.
Yeah, in terms of internet, it's just like there's so many different issues that can be affecting it, so it's really hard to tell what's going on. But generally, any sort of thing is uploading that is using your internet. So, for example, if you're in the same house as someone else that's streaming, or like uploading some big file, that tends to affect your gameplay a lot, or the matches a lot, I should say. But yeah, in any case, yeah. So I think that's gonna be it. Other than me playing you right now.
Of course.
So yeah, we just those yeah. We'll end the winners interview here, and then we'll have the thug finals, as they say.
Thank you.
All right, so we'll see you in game.
Of course.
Alright, that was the winner's interview. I hope you guys liked that little segment that we've been doing. And we'll be playing Zalto versus Bedman. Hold on, let me change the... here, one sec. Okay... Okay. Alright. It's time for the Thug Finals. Also, I don't know how much I'm gonna talk because this matchup's also like kind of annoying, but we'll see how this goes. So this is a matchup where there's a lot of annoyances for both characters. My immaculate eddy control is not working. So Zalto can contest a lot of what Batman wants to do using drill, but it is a RPS in the end. You do have to commit to that action if you want to interrupt Batman. My blitz is not coming out. It's typical Guilty Gear. That was a throw attempt by him. Okay. He does the burst, and Eddie gets in summoned automatically as a result, which I'm kind of fine with, for the most part. If I burst there, I believe I get baited most of the time.
All or nothing.
That's a punish for me. Getting your hits. With Zalto, you're not really looking for damage even. You just want to keep your opponent in the corner while having Eddie remain alive. So here I'm going to do the Executor Super because after this I'm going to have Eddie up again. This burst safe. And of course you can combo into Eddie moves as well after throw.
Duel 3. Keep on rocking.
It's big hits for Zalto. My blitz remains to be missing. Let's get bursts. That's fine. See, like, whenever I get hit, Eddie gets unsummoned. So sometimes it's a situation that I want happening. Unsummoning manually is not ideal. He did a wire seeder, so he can always do the 6p anti-air against me. I don't want to take that chance. Not sure what I got countered it by. I think I was trying to do FD and then I got a button instead. the frame trap. There's game one. I think, not sure what is this gonna be first to what? Let's do first 3.
Heaven or hell.
Can't believe they made drills mid. Yeah, that's actually unbelievable. I can't believe that's real life. I mean, there's also some other stuff that was made better, like, you can do 2K2S in Strive, but, like, it's not a big deal when it comes to when you're looking at the entire system of the games. Like, literally everyone can do 2K2D. So, like, it would be too big of a disadvantage if Zato could not. Okay, I didn't see that. Sort of okay by me. God damn it, are you serious? That's so bullshit. The fucking bed slam clashed with my shadow gallery. Ah, god damn it. I tried to jump so hard, man. Got lucky there. Mostly we're safe there. Damn, too bad. It's 1-1. My inputs are getting lost in the ether.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Are you kidding me? That hit Eddie too. He's so far behind him though. That's relatively okay. It's not too much damage for me. Also fine. Gotta play this really slow now. Too bad. Damn.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Yeah, I want to block that hit because Eddie is about to die and I can't unsummon. It's too big of a risk for me. That's fine. Oh, I can't believe it. Okay, just barely. It's not a good way in the round though.
Duel 3, all or nothing. First match.
I want to confirm that he does the spinny top move before he bursts. Because otherwise it is fairly easy to bait. That's the throw. I think he was trying to throw me there. Just want to unsummon. I can't do the unblockable there. Not enough Eddie gauge. I try to pull him back too. It's guaranteed. If he does bet slam and he has no meter for YRC, it's like that blitz is guaranteed. So I believe this is going to be a first to 3, so we're going to end it there after this one potentially. It's match point for myself. It really did not work. Of course, he can go for the spinny top move into RC, but it is a 50 meter commitment for him to try and burst the bait that way. Damn, I did try to at least get his burst. Didn't work out.
Duel 2. Keep on rocking.
Gonna try and look for a stun here. There it is. Yeah, Zato has a very easy OTG setup where you just do 2k far slash. You just have to be close enough.
Turn up the heat.
Also, you unfortunately cannot reflect any of Gunman's stuff. It would be pretty broken if you could. Nice, catching the anti-air. That's an anti-anti-air tactic by using Shadow Gallery that way. He's close to stun again. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna stay as first safe as possible, and that's gonna be 3-1 for me. I forgot to set the score. It's gonna be 3-1 for me. And I'm sorry, GraspingOne, but you cannot beat the boss of this gym. Alright. Got a few DMs. Okay, I'll reply to that later. But yeah, that was the EC Rev2, week 2, and I think that went pretty well, all things considered. I definitely do need to clean up my. Hold on one sec. This was a. Yeah, I'll do this later. Yeah, we are going to be back next week as well, and let me put up the poster again, which may be upgraded later. That was the eligibility. Yeah, so we're going to be back next week as well, same time, Saturday, 6 PM ET. And if you want to join, and even if you just want to play casuals with people within like the northeastern region, feel free to come by and find some games. And I'm not sure if we're going to do a new format next time. I still want to get a few more people in the brackets before we start doing specialized stuff. So we'll probably just be a double elim bracket again next week. So do stay tuned. And have you considered uploading the tourneys to your channel? I already have, actually. I put the first one up on my YouTube, which you can find here. So youtube.com/Cinees. Yeah, unfortunately, the lag is a lose-lose situation for everyone. So this is a not the best situation possible. But I am also looking for a commentator for all the future events. So if you are a commentator, or you want to try, or you know someone who is, feel free to let me know. As you can see, doing TO while commentating is a bit of a task, so I am looking for that as well. But I don't think I'm going to be back later for my own stream. It's a lot of work, so yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for just some other REV2 stuff that is not tournament. But for the meantime, I will see everyone later, and thanks for watching.